Hi everyone, it's Britt Simon here. Just wanted to give you a quick update really on where we stand with visas as of today. For all the panic that the government put us through the other week when they said they were going to end the program on the 23rd, they're certainly playing mind games with us as far as I can see. Here's the update, hot off the press from Sarthisius. This is going to be the last sort of daily update for the week. There'll be another one for the week, the weekly update. That'll be published to Sarthisius's site tomorrow evening, Friday night. So this is the data as it stands as of the end of day on the 26th. So 53,077 visas issued plus 91 in AP. And so, the total there is, 76? I just had it out, 268. Okay, so what I've done is, let me just take off here, 1100. Right, that's the SEAC data number is 53168. And then for AOS cases, there's a lot of AOS adjustment of status cases being approved right now. I think we're at about 1100 right now, probably a little bit more than that. So we're at 54,268. The limit is 54,847, right? So we're less than 600 to go before we hit the limit in theory. But it's Thursday evening, and it seems like the daily issuances are just not up there. I think what's going on is, although we've got 2,600 cases in 221G, or not cases rather, but people in 221G, the government is not able to clear all of those cases, not because of the visa numbers, but because they haven't finished working on those 221G cases. I think they have cleared as many as they can reasonably clear. Now, it's not that they won't clear any more before the end of the program on Monday. I think they will clear a few more, but it's not like they can issue, lots and lots of visas from there, because they're just not doing it on a daily basis. So I suspect we're actually going to make it to Monday. I don't think we're going to run out of visas even tomorrow. And so we should be able to go all the way through to the end of the program. If your embassy is still clearing your case through 221G, it's worth an email to them to ask them, are you going to clear my case or not? If you think you should have, I've heard from someone who said they were interviewed 3 months ago, and they weren't moved into 221G, but they were left on ready status, and the embassy hasn't done anything to their case since then in terms of saying they'll issue or they won't issue or whatever else. So that's kind of weird, and that person in particular needs to contact the embassy. There's just essentially 2 normal working days left, tomorrow being Friday and then Monday. Depending on the country you're in, you may have a little bit more because there may be different weekend days. But essentially, we've just got 2 days left. We're almost at the end of the program. So don't just sit on your asses and wait for the embassy to contact you. If you need to talk to them, then do so. Contact them. Okay. Okay. Quick questions if we've got any. We haven't got very many here, so let me just check this. The rest of the visas will be fulfilled by AP and 221G. Actually, I think what's more likely is that we'll have an underfilling. They will not hit the limit. So there you go. Are the DV2026 dates out? No, they've not been officially published yet. I still expect it this week, but we'll see whether it's tomorrow. AF25, 74K, any hope? Yeah, it's not such a terrible number. We'll know better when we get the data in January. Any news for Liberia for 2025? 2NL. 2NLs, I have to say, 2NLs have gone out today. They went out yesterday. A lot of the emails went out yesterday, and then people were trying to log into their ESC page, the entrance status check, which is where you see the actual appointment interview details. And yesterday, many people were reporting they weren't seeing their 2NL appointments. That seems to have been corrected today. So a lot more people are reporting that, yes, they're able to see their 2NL appointment information. Of course, the program doesn't start until next week officially for DV 2025. So they did that just in time, pretty much as I said they would do. I was saying that a few days ago. Okay. Let's see. Procoria says he's in Delaware. That's awesome. Nice part of the country. Please, I need your contact number or email address to discuss further. No, you don't. You don't need my contact details. What you need to do is, if you have a question for me, post that question at britsimonsays.com. If you post the question there, I'll answer it. I promise. I will answer it. But I don't answer any emails or private messages or whatever. I'm not a lawyer. I don't do any consultations. I answer questions in public so that it can help more people. You ask a question in private, and I give an answer, it will only help you. But when you ask that same question in public and I give an answer, it can help other people, and that's what I would rather do. Okay. Got the visa issued, says Boris. That's awesome. Been thinking about your one. So yeah, that's really good. Please, do you have a Telegram page? There is a Telegram page where I constantly answer questions. Let me show you what that is. If you are interested in DV 2025, which most of you would be, let me put in, there's, whoops, not that one. Copy the share link. And there you go. That's a Telegram page that is dedicated to DV 2025 questions. Okay. All right, everybody. It seems like that's the end of the questions. Just a quick update. Oh, one more question's just come in. It's a good question, actually, so let me answer that. And this will be the last one. Elias asked, do you think it's possible to go to the US to activate my green card, then come back to my home country to finish college/internship that lasts for 9 months? Yes, that's possible. First of all, you have up to 6 months from the medical date for your visa expiry. So that's going to give you a few months. You don't have to enter immediately, right? So that's going to reduce the amount of time from the 9 months. But let's say you need to spend the whole 9 months there. Is that still technically possible? Yes, it is. It is possible. So the rules for a green card holder are that you should normally try and keep absences away from America to less than 6 months. But absences of up to 12 months are legally permitted. It's just that you're going to get more questioning and more suspicion that you're not treating your visa correctly for absences between 6 and 12 months. Over 12 months, you can be accused of forfeiting your status. And if you needed to stay out for over 12 months, you should really get a re-entry permit, which is an I-131 process. But for that, you need to stay in the States for a few weeks while that process starts. So it's not a good solution for a lot of people. It's also not guaranteed to be approved. But basically, therefore, you can leave the country for up to 12 months and return and be okay. But do expect some questioning if that absence has been between 6 and 12 months. Expect some questioning as to why you were out of the country for so long, and show us that you're taking your visa status or your LPR status seriously. Now, for someone such as yourself, where you enter to activate your status, then you leave, it's quite a good story, shall we say, quite a good explanation to explain, well, I went home to finish off my college course. That took me 9 months. I had to also sell my car, and I had to do this and this. And then I came back within the 12 months. That's perfectly acceptable. I don't think you'll have any problems at all. Plenty of people have done that before. Okay. All right, everybody. I was just reading this one. Stefan says he's following the channel just for the dry humor. Yeah, some people get it, some people don't. I think some people get British humor, some people don't. Passed medical, but I passed, but my medical was not present. Okay, Oh, hang on. So I went for the interview DV2024 and I passed, but my medical was not present. The doctor requested that I do a sputum test, which was taken to Ghana. So would I get visa if the medical comes well? No, you won't. You'll have missed it, Joseph. Your only opportunity is if your medical results were at the embassy like tomorrow. And once it's gone past Monday, it can't be held out any longer for you. So if your results are not there tomorrow, perhaps Monday, then you're going to lose your green card, I'm afraid, Joseph, which is a great shame. But there's nothing you can do about it. You can't get approved without that medical clearance. Okay, then, everybody. On that slightly sad note, I don't want to end on that sad note. Okay, good. Another question. I don't want to end on that sad one. My case number is AF3069. I haven't received my 2NL yet. What should I do? Alpha, just wait and be patient. And all things come to those who wait, right? So, yes, just wait. It's not a problem. You may be at an embassy that is somewhat behind, or your DS260 may be taking a long time to be processed. Either way, doesn't really matter. October hasn't even started yet, so don't worry about it. There's time for you. I'm assuming you're a DV2025 case, right? If you're DV2024, then you've basically lost your chance. But I'm assuming you're a 25 case, otherwise you wouldn't be asking me at this time of year. All right, everybody, we'll call that a day. Thanks then for listening in. Cheers. Bye-bye.